What is the most common reason people struggle to get into property investing? What's the most common excuse or fear that people have that you've heard of over the last however many years that you've been investing and training people to do this?
The two biggest excuses are normally, number one, I haven't got the money to get started in property or to begin investing. And the other one is I haven't got the time. And the money one is normally it's kind of a self-belief issue. They think I need to have £100,000 sat in the bank before I can go and buy a house.
Yeah.
And you know, as we know, that you don't actually have to have anywhere near that much money. You can be using other people's money. So that is a complete excuse, but it's to do with a lack of knowledge, really, and that's the reason it holds people back. The time one, I think that's, again, it's because people don't realize that you're going to use a team in order to actually invest. They think I'm going to have to do absolutely everything. So what we, as professional investors, we've got a complete power team. We've got a professional power team, a local power team. We've got our letting agents in place, so that it's not actually as much of a time-intensive business as a lot of people think. So it's probably miseducation and not understanding. I think the biggest fear is probably loss, fear of loss, fear of making a mistake. And then ending up getting it wrong. So they're probably the biggest fears and excuses that we see. And obviously our students know how to overcome them because they've got the tools ready to go to do that.
Yeah, we see a lot of the irony of I can't do it because I don't have the money. And then the fear is because I'm scared of losing money. And it's because they've worked so hard to get what they've got right now that they think, well, if I do something different, I'm going to have to lose that. And it's not, it's not the case. If you know what you're doing, then we don't need to risk anything.
Exactly. Yeah, and all the prep you do before you actually get into a deal is the mitigation against the risk.
Yeah. And we talk about 2 exits to keep everybody safe, so that they know exactly what the outcome of the deal is before they even go into it, right?
It ultimately boils down to lack of knowledge and lack of understanding about property.
So if you want to know more about what James and I are talking about here, make sure that you join us for your next 90-minute free webinar, Kickstart webinar, and we'll dive a little bit deeper into the topics we've been talking about today.